Hey everyone, it is Gabby and I'm back with another video. You guys have been hitting me up on Instagram a lot. Yeah, you've been sliding into my DMs and a lot of you have a lot of questions about my vitiligo and my progress, and a lot of the times is what makes me happy and how do I deal with it, and mental coping tips. I thought I would give you guys a little bit of that today in this video. I know that vitiligo is a really challenging condition and it's more mental than it is physical. At least that's how it was for me. It can be really challenging if you don't know what to expect or what to do or how to handle it, and I thought I would just let you guys know how I got to where I am today and things that can help you as well. Some things that I didn't know when I first got vitiligo is that I would change, but it wasn't going to be in a bad way. No one really told me what to expect. They never sat down and had a conversation with me about vitiligo. They never said things are going to be changing, people are probably going to have questions or anything like that. I wasn't really prepared to deal with the questions of others. The first tip that I have is to educate yourself about your condition and be prepared and have responses ready for when people ask questions, because they will. It would be ridiculous to think that people are not going to ask, they're not going to stare, they're going to do all of those things, but a lot of the time, some of the time, it's harmless and they are genuinely curious. There are other people who are just looking to be rude, but the people who are just curious, they probably aren't looking to be rude or offend you. They're just looking for some information about your condition. And when I was younger, I would just say I have no clue, and it would just confuse myself and the other person. Now that I'm older, I know more about my condition, and if someone asks me, I can explain it in a way that they'll understand. The next thing that I have learned over time is that something that kept me trapped for such a long time was hiding. At the time when I was growing up and through my teenage years, I thought that covering up my vitiligo, wearing long sleeve shirts, jeans, and sneakers, and hiding myself behind makeup was making me more comfortable. And at the time, it did make me feel more comfortable. I thought as soon as I put on my clothes, it was like my confidence came to me and I could be normal and I could be myself. But then as soon as I had to put on my gym shorts or my PE uniform, I felt like a totally different person. I think that the thing that helped me transform the most was to start showing my skin, no matter how small it was. Looking back, I think that hiding it really kept me trapped. The reason I feel like that is because when I was younger, I would always have anxiety about somebody seeing my skin accidentally, or me having to answer their questions when really all I wanted to do was just pretend that I didn't have it. So that kept me in a state that I was constantly worried or have anxiety about someone seeing or asking. But when you show your skin and you choose to be open about it, it takes that anxiety away. It might not happen immediately, but it happened for me over time. It's just kind of like riding a bike. At first it's really scary and you're scared you're gonna die, but then after a few tries you're like, this is easy as heck, and then you don't even worry about it anymore, and then it becomes second nature. Like anything else, it's a habit and you have to teach yourself a new habit. So at least try to show your feet or a small portion of whatever it is that you are covering up, and eventually just start showing more and more and just not caring, genuinely not caring what other people think, and you will start to release yourself from this place that you've trapped yourself. The next thing is to have a positive outlet for all of your anger and stress. I think it's really important for people who have mental conditions or physical conditions such as vitiligo. You need to find something to do that takes your mind off of it. Personally, for me, I love to exercise. It comes naturally to me. I love just going on a run, and just all I want to do is put one foot in front of the other and just be somewhere else for a little while. That has helped me tremendously. I used to go to the gym like it was nobody's business. I would be at the gym every day, even if it was terrible weather or if it was totally even if no one was going with me, I would be going every single day, pushing myself even on a Sunday. I also took up boxing a long time ago. It wasn't that long ago, but it was a few years ago. I took up boxing. It was really, really helpful. for me to only worry about my technique and self-defense, and it was just really, really healing to just be in a place where I'm not thinking about all my problems all the time. I've also found lately that making YouTube videos for you guys and talking about all of this, that helps me tremendously, and I've recently taken up painting. One of the things that helps me the most by having all those activities is getting out of my head. The last thing is probably going to be something that obviously everybody says, and you probably hear all the time, but it's to just genuinely not care. When I go into the store, honestly, it does bother me when people stare at me sometimes. I'm not going to pretend that it doesn't. It's pretty annoying when I go into the place and they just can't keep their eyes off of me, or they can't even pretend that they're not judging me. It is pretty annoying, and it does bother me on some days. About 90% of the time, I genuinely do not care what other people are looking at, thinking about, or saying about me. I've been through a lot of things that have helped me do this, but the thing that helped me like really push through and become this person who doesn't care is just by doing it. At first I was just faking it, and then after a while I wasn't faking it anymore. You know that saying, fake it till you make it? Do it and just pretend until you don't have to pretend anymore. Not caring is it's just the nicest feeling in the world when these judgy people are trying to bring you to like a dark place, or they're trying to be rude and they're trying to be mean, and all they want to do is just be a little brat. And the greatest feeling is just not caring. Like, they can stay stuck in that stupid place where they're just judging everyone all the time, and they can't enjoy something or give anyone a compliment. It's really just a sad way to live, and I feel genuinely bad for these people, because they're probably expecting a rise out of me, and they're not going to get one. No matter how rude or mean they want to be to me, I will never be that person, and I find comfort in that. At the end of the day, don't let these people turn you into something you're not. I think people look at us sometimes like we're monsters, and if you act like one, you'll never get the chance to be treated normally. So come at these people with kindness. People are just confused and in their own world and don't know anything about being different, so we have to show them. Just be a kind force and show people how to treat you, and don't let them make you into something you're not. So I hope this helped you guys. These are some of the things that helped me the most throughout my journey, as well as surrounding myself with positive people. That's another thing. Get rid of people who don't support you and encourage you to be or do more. I've had to deal with a lot of people who just don't genuinely care about me. They don't really want the best for me. They want me to be good but not better than them. And over time I realized that, and my life has been so much better after letting those people go. I hope this helped you guys. These are genuinely the things that helped me the most throughout my journey, and I truly hope it helps you, because I know what it's like to go through something like this and something that you feel like you can't get away with. But I'm here for all of you guys. I respond to all my DMs, all my comments, so if you guys have any questions, concerns, or just need someone to talk to about this, I am here for you guys. So subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you guys next week.